Okay, it's the next morning. It is almost 10 o'clock. I've had a lot of stuff to do this morning. I just took my sourdough out of the fridge, and as you can see, it has risen even in the fridge a little bit. My next step is to put the Dutch ovens in the oven and let them warm up for a little bit. I don't do a whole hour like some people say, but with my stove, I figured out that I need to have it at 480. So it's at 480 right now, and then I'll put these in, and once the oven heats to 480, that's when I'll put my sourdough in. But I took it out of the fridge right now. I'm just gonna let it rest until the oven warms up. So, all right, that'll probably be about 20, 30 minutes. While I'm waiting for that to heat up, I'm gonna get the parchment paper ready. Okay, and then this little thing is what I score it with. It just has a little razor blade on top. And then I'll get some flour out, and I will see you guys back in 20 minutes. It's been about 20 minutes, and I'm going to score these now. Let's turn this upside down. Here you go. Get some flour and sprinkle it on top and rub it around just so your design, if you want to do a design. You don't have to do a design if you don't want to. So you can cut it crisscross. I choose to cut it, just sideways like this and do a score. Kind of diagonally. This is where it will puff out. And I'm going to do a design here. I'm going to do a little heart here. I love doing hearts. So I will put a heart here. And then just some little designs on the sides of the heart. Just. So when you cold proof it, it is easier to score. Just depends on how much time you have. All right. Okay, so there we go. There's your score. You can already see this is starting to puff out. Let's get the hot Dutch oven out. Okay. So I'm going to cook it for 25 minutes in a 480 degree oven with the lids on. So 480 degrees for me. Some people say 500, but I figured 480 was good for my oven. Okay. All right, I'm gonna score this one. Kind of similar on the side like this. So I'm going to do a little wheat or whatever you want to say. And here. Look at designs, more creative. Little wheat. All right. Let's get the next Dutch oven out. Using the same oven to do the hot, so don't touch them. All right, I'm going to set the timer for 25 minutes. When that rings, I will take the lids off and turn the oven down to 350. We'll be back in 25 minutes. It's been 25 minutes. Let's turn the oven down to 350 and then take the lids off, and then I'm going to show you a close-up of what they look like right now. Show you what they look like now. All right, there's my one with a little heart. Isn't that beautiful? And there's one with a little wheat. Beautiful. Perfect. All right. Okay, there's 1 minute until the sourdough is finished, and so I'm getting ready to take it out. And also, the internal temperature of sourdough should be around 190 to 210. This little handy thing will tell that. I'm just going to push on, and I'll stick it in, I'll show you. I don't usually need this that much because with cooking it for 50 minutes, it's usually done. But we will check the temperature. All right, let's get it out. Okay. Alright, you guys, that is the finished product. Look how beautiful. Ouch, 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 it's hot. There we go. It's my little heart. I always make this one for my boyfriend, give him a little heart. And we got this one. They look beautiful. They turned out perfect. I'm gonna give them, you're supposed to wait about an hour before you cut into them because they could be doughy or gummy in the middle if you don't do that. But I cook it long enough that I'm not worried about it, and we like to taste it right away. So I'm gonna give it about 10-20 minutes, and then I'm gonna cut into it and eat some of these. Okay, you guys, it's been about 10 minutes and I'm gonna do the unthinkable. I'm going to cut into the loaf before an hour. You need a really sharp knife. I got this one off Amazon. I don't have any links because I just became an Amazon influencer and I don't know how to do it yet. So I love it. So let's cut through this. So excited, you guys. Look how beautiful. Oh, so perfect. All right, let's slather some with butter. Oh, perfect. Oh. So you guys, I'm busy and I forgot a step that I usually do so the bottoms don't burn, so the bottom's a little bit crispy. But what I usually do is when I get the Dutch oven out of the oven, it's hot, ready to start cooking these, I'll put a little rice in the bottom. And then I will put them in with the parchment paper. And that usually helps them so they don't get so crispy at the bottom. But it's not a tragedy, but I forgot it. I'm getting ready to go out of town, so life. Well, I hope that was helpful. If you have any questions, comment the questions. Follow me, and if you want to get any of the products, the things that you've seen me use, I have them in my showcase. That would be helpful for me to continue to do these videos. All right, you guys have a good day.